I had fun playing Budokai 1. It was a solid start to a great franchise, especially to see what they can improve on with the sequel. Before I start this review, I just want to say thank you so much for supporting this channel. It really means a lot to me, and the Budokai review did very well, and I'm so thankful for y'all for watching it, and I really do enjoy making these to entertain y'all, and going back to play some of these old Dragon Ball games again. Now that's out of the way, let's start with the review. Budokai on the Nintendo GameCube released on October 2003. Then 2 months later, the sequel of Budokai was released. Budokai 2 was never really talked about in the Dragon Ball community, or even known that the game ever existed, including me. It wasn't even in the Dragon Ball Budokai collection. So we're gonna look at a forgotten gem of a game, or one of the worst Budokai games in the series. Let's find out when I play Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 on the PlayStation 2. Budokai 2 released in America December 4th, 2003, Japan February 5th, 2004. Then a year later, the US received the Nintendo GameCube version on December 4th, 2004. The opening in this game is really enjoyable. I just love when anime games opening is animated. The music just makes it better in the background. It just helps you get more pumped up to play this game. And what makes it even better is that they updated the graphics by using cel shaded to make the game feel like the anime, which that's a huge plus in my opinion. Instead of having story mode this time around, they offer us something a bit different, which this mode is called Dragon World, which is a board game style where you have Goku as your main character that you'll use, and you also have allies to help you out. There's also items around the board such as capsules, Zenny, Dragon Balls, Dende to give you extra health, Mr. Puppo to travel you somewhere around the map, and there's stimulations also. Dragon World has 9 stages, and they had a weird way of telling the Dragon Ball Z story. When I mean weird, like Raditz and Nappa just arrived at the same time, just suddenly, and then Frieza at the snow level, and then at the final stage against Kid Buu, both Cell and Frieza just suddenly just teleport on the map for some reason. But I will admit the AI in this game is like, the amount of times I got so angry at this game, especially fighting Kid Buu, is like 10 times worse than fighting Cell and Frieza combined. After defeating Kid Buu on the final stage, if you collect all 7 Dragon Balls before the end of the game ends, you can make a wish from the dragon. You can either wish for the brand new game mode BABIDI'S spaceship, or get breakthrough capsules for other characters. Sadly, there is no what if episodes like in the last Budokai game. The only thing that is close enough to it is where one of the stages where you need to destroy Majin Buu's egg before the time runs out, and you have to go through Majin Vegeta, Majin Frieza, and Majin Cell. And in the other stage, which is my absolute favorite one, where you need to go fight Super Buu, but he absorbs Cell just because he likes his head.
I like your head. I think I'll take it. What?
Dragon World is not the best mode in my opinion. I get what they were trying to go for, trying to do something new, but it just didn't work in my opinion. The more I kept playing it, it just got boring because it's the same thing in every stage objective. Defeat an enemy, have a dialogue between them, destroy the enemy's lives, and then on to the next stage. Honestly, I think this mode is the weakest out of the bunch of the series so far. I rather prefer Budokai's one story than Dragon World in my opinion. The character roster this time around has 30 playable characters. The gameplay of Budokai 2 is sort of the same as Budokai 1. Some characters play exactly the same and use capsules to do their skills and awakening. But there also did some changes in this game. When you're trying to fire energy beam, you can now use it freely by using the left stick by clicking circle, besides doing it into a combo. But most of the time the AI just dodges it.
Dodge!
There's also ultimate attacks where 2 players pick a button, and if your opponent picks the same button as you, they will dodge the attack. But if they don't, the attack is successful, and there is a vibrant destruction also, which I really appreciate that. What's also different is that they also got rid of some characters such as Zarbon, Dodoria, Kid Gohan, and Android 19. Which, to be honest, I'm fine without them being in this game. Also, Frieza and Cell has final forms right off the bat, but they can't use their previous forms, unfortunately. Costumes and skins are back, all have the same as the first game besides Trunks with the long hair.
As my first decree, you shall only call her Princess Trunks! All hail Princess Trunks! No!
But there are some art costumes are exclusive in the most rarest Dragon Ball game out there. And if you have the V-Jump version of Budokai 2, you have skins for Frieza where you can play as Kreuza, the son of Frieza, or play as Cooler only on his 4th form. And Majin Cell and Frieza are playable also. Wow, they really love giving a lot of stuff for Frieza, huh? Now the biggest new mechanic in this game is fusion capsules. Just like in the anime, there's 2 different ways to fuse. There's the fusion dance where there's a minigame. If you get the buttons right, you will turn into the perfect fusion. If you don't, you turn into the reject fusion and you gotta start over again. But the only drawback on this is that there's a timer on your keybar. The more key you use, the timer will go faster and you will defuse back. Just like in the anime where, you know, the fusion dance has 30 minutes, so it makes sense. But the most broken one I think so far in this game is that the Potara fusion is broken. It's because it has no drawbacks. There's no timer on your keybar, you can use key freely, and there's no defuse. So just like in the anime where the Potara fusion was permanent at the time. Until Dragon Ball Super Retcon with the whole hour timer BS. I really love playing fusions in this game, especially playing as my absolute favorite fusion out of all of them is Vegito. But there is what if fusions in this game, such as Tien-Chan, the fusion between Tien and Yamcha, Super Buu, where he absorbs Vegeta, Cell, Frieza, Tien, and Yamcha, and my absolute favorite what if fusion, Hercule.
At this point, it's all or nothing. Hercule, catch! Get down here!
What was that? You mean like this?
Oh man!
Who knows? Come on, y'all, lend me your power! Come on, you want another piece of me?
Also, I forgot to mention that there is a 50% chance of the AI stopping your fusion, especially when you do Potara fusion, where Goten just did to me, where he just destroyed the earring right in front of me so I can't fuse back, which I really hate that. But I really appreciate the gameplay changes in this game, and they kept some of the gameplay style from the last game and bringing it into this game. Overall, the gameplay is a good improvement in my opinion, which I really enjoyed. The World Tournament mode is back, so I'm just going to play a clip of my old review, which explains the same thing from the last game. In my honest opinion, I think I had more fun doing the World Tournament mode. There's 3 different types of matches. Novice, where you fight 3 total matches, which is pretty easy. Adapt, aka normal mode, where you fight 4 matches, but the CPU gets a little bit difficult. And Advanced mode, where the CPU goes sweaty mode on you, and it's not a fun time in my opinion. You either beat your opponent's health or knock them out of the ring to order to win the tournament. After winning the first mode, you'll win Zenny. So yeah, it's basically like the same thing like last year. It's not really much of a difference besides, you know, Potara and Fusion Dance are banned, which it makes sense. They're really overpowered in this game. But if you beat the hardest difficulty, you unlock Cell Games rules where Potara and Fusions are allowed. That's mainly it. But there is no hidden modes or hidden characters, which I'm a little bit upset with it, but I'm fine. I still enjoy it with the mode it is. And last game I picked Future Trunks, but in this game I picked Super Buu, so I had fun with Super Buu a lot in this tournament. But here's a clip of me raging at the final fight on the hardest difficulty in this game on the tournament, and I hope you guys enjoy the rage. Okay. Oh my god. I'm about to beat him! Yes! Come on, come on, Subaru, come on! Hit him! No, come on, stop blocking! Fuck! Okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, please, I'm about to beat this mode. Oh my god, please! Oh my god, he keeps blocking, bro! Oh my god, I'm getting really mad. No, 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 no! I had him! I could have been in this mode! No! 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 So they replaced The Legend of Hercule to BABIDI'S Spaceship, which this mode is basically just stimulations. There are 4 stages to go through. Stage 1 is to see how many kills you can get before you die by the AI. Stage 2 is to see how long you can survive with a lower amount of health. Stage 3 is to see how many hits you can land before the timer runs out. Stage 4 is to see how many ki blasts you can reflect back to your opponent before the timer runs out. The more you play this mode, you unlock other characters such as Deborah, Majin Buu, Super Buu, and Kid Buu. Honestly, this mode is alright, I guess, but I still got some entertainment from this mode. But in my honest opinion, I rather prefer, Legend of Hercule better. Budokai 2 is not a bad game at all. What brings it down a little bit is that Dragon World wasn't really that good in my opinion. I rather prefer, Budokai's 1 story. I wish they could bring that story, put it in this game, but with the Majin Buu saga / What If saga also, because I really enjoyed that. But they tried something new, it didn't execute it right, so I got very disappointed with Dragon World. They could have done better on that. But the gameplay, they did so much better, especially with the graphics, with cel shaded, and having fusions, doing ultimate attacks, which that's a huge plus in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. World Tournament, I like challenging myself. I was always going to enjoy that mode, but there was no hidden characters or no hidden modes or anything like that, so that's a little bit kind of a downfall also. BABIDI'S Spaceship, it's alright. I had fun with the mini games and stuff, but again, I rather prefer Legend of Hercule because I got so much entertainment with that one. So yeah, before I give you my rating, soundtrack and voice acting, what can I say? It's always going to be good. Like, I don't know what else you want me to tell you right there. But yeah, Budokai 2 is going to have a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. It's not a bad game. It's not the goodest or the best game of all time. I think it's like a decent Dragon Ball game. I think I can see why it's like the black sheep of, the Budokai series, because again, not a lot of people talks about this game a lot. So I would say give it a chance. If you guys have like any free time or anything, I would say give this game a chance. But yeah. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Make sure you share this video out as many people possible to get this channel growing. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys later.